All right, hey, great morning. What's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday morning. It's gonna be hot today. It was hot yesterday, but it wasn't too terribly bad. We can deal with it. And I'm gonna be mudding again today after I sand. I gotta sand first. And I'm definitely not sanding by hand. I need to go find me a drywall sander, vacuum, pole sander, thingamajigger. They only sell this thing at what was only in store at one place, a Northern Tool. I've never even been to a Northern Tool. I got a feeling this place is gonna be awesome. So I gotta go all the way out there to grab this thing. It's gonna make my sanding work a lot easier to do, maybe even cleaner because it hooks up to a vacuum, so that's good. And then be able to do my second coat of mud. There's a couple of things that I still gotta do in this bathroom. I wanna get some primer paint on the walls. I need to get a vanity, I need to get a toilet, we gotta get the flooring, but I'm not worried about all of those things. A new light fixture, trim around the window. I'm not worried about all of those things. Those are what I call like finishes. So long as I can get to the point where I just need paint, flooring, the vanity, the toilet, I'm okay to be moving on. And I wanna move on to the laundry room. The laundry room's not gonna be as much work. There's one window that I gotta get for the laundry room, and then I'll be going to the kitchen after I get the laundry room squared away. One thing I wanna share with you guys, I wanna share any lessons that I learned with you. Maybe you find it insightful, maybe you already know. These are things that, well, I learned. And my latest lesson, one of my latest lessons, is about a GFCI. GFCI, a ground fault circuit interrupter, right? You put a GFCI in your wet areas, outside, in your bathroom, in your kitchen, any wet areas a GFCI goes. So I went and I bought me a 3-pack of GFCIs because I need to replace them in my bathroom and in my kitchen. They just look old. I want to get some nice newer ones in there. Nothing too major. Tell me why I go buy these GFCIs. And I open the box, I'm getting ready to swap out the GFCI with the new one, and I see a sticker on the side that says not for use in damp or wet areas. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? First I bought the tub overflow cap, and that didn't come with the screws. Then I buy a GFCI, a pack of GFCIs, and these things are not cheap. These outlets, these plug-in outlets, these suckers are not cheap. They're like 20 bucks a piece. The ones that I buy, they're not WPs. Keep in mind, if you got to get GFCIs, you need to make sure that they're WPs, which stands for weatherproof, for use in wet and damp areas. Son of a bitch. So at some point I'm gonna have to get those replaced. I was walking to my truck this morning. I passed dude that was yelling at me yesterday. I was waiting for some action with him. None would come. And then I passed the city guy as well. The city guy, I want to say this. The city guy is a bitch. He is a bitch. And I say that because, you know, he basically seen this dude just like straight yelling at me. Like, and he's soft. Like he ain't. And then when I'm sitting here talking to the dude is not even responding to me. He's just looking at me like he's a stone wall. And I don't like that. But that's just me thinking in hindsight, so no worries. I guess the static is done. I did take a shower last night and got sediment blown all over me. I mean, it felt like I was standing on a beach. There was so much sand in the bottom of my shower. So, gosh almighty. That shower's still messed up. There's still a lot of sediment in my lines. I don't understand how they got so much sediment in my lines, but they messed up some kind of a way. Anyways, nonetheless, let's go take this long ride and go get this drywall pole sander vacuum attachment for drywall to cut your drywall sanding time in half. Let's go get it and hope we don't hit a lot of traffic along the way. Okay. I'm at the Northern Tool and we just copped, bing! We got the Ironton 8.5-inch drywall sander, pole sander, vacuum attachment. It comes with it. Now it's got the picture, it says, where it shows sanding pads, hose. It's even got a beam on that money. That's a flashlight right there. This is the only place that sold this thing. This was $159, and boy, did we need that. Supposedly, that's gonna cut our sanding time down in half. So, good deal. Never been to a Northern Tool before, but yo, they aight in there. I like that place. Too bad they don't got one of those closer to me. But we found one anyways. All right, let's get to work now. We got the first tool that we're gonna need for the day, and hopefully that's gonna make the job a hell of a lot easier. Let's go. Well, it's lunchtime, 12:12 in the afternoon. Did the second coat of mud in that bathroom, and oh boy. Well, I got some help today, and man, I'd be lucking up when it comes to the help. So I got this guy, Brian number 9, I think, and boy, is this guy fucking crazy. Crazy guy. Means well enough, he's 40, and he's working. He knows some things. Sad situation, dude lives in his car. He's from another state, and all he likes to do is play computer games, Call of Duty and Battlefield. 40 years old. This guy lives in his car, and I was having a conversation with him. More so, he was just talking to me. But I said, usually when I hear about a guy living in his car, drugs are the problem. He smokes, marijuana, but that's all he says he does. And I'm sure there's a lot more to that story than, well, I've already heard quite a bit of the story. He's been locked up a time or two. He was a sex offender for punching a guard or something. Like, that makes absolutely zero sense. So yeah, wild ass situation. Says he's not a sex offender anymore, so there's that. When I heard that, I was like, whoa, what the world? I'm gonna play this little clip. I think if I play this little clip, that means I got a decent little clip to share with you guys of us in there working. And yeah, man, dude was just talking a mile a minute. And again, he doesn't seem like he does any drugs.
He shouldn't come in at all. It's like, oh, gotta make sure this guy is here because he's gonna fucking really not do anything. He's like, there was like 20 guys there, and I'm used to working with like a 2-man crew.
Right.
So them 20 guys couldn't do what me and my friend could do for demolition. Like, it was just retarded. Like, me and one guy could have done more than all 20 of them guys together with demolition. We're working together because nobody would cooperate. It's hard to get shit done. It seemed like literally, it doesn't seem like nothing went down. We're just cleaning the carpet now. We're in a potato shipping warehouse.
A what?
Potato shipping. Like, they would bag the 5-10 pound bags of potatoes. They would bag them up. Got everybody working and shit. It was like a big potato shipping. Not just potatoes, like all kinds of stuff. Then she I was working so much. Such a good worker. Like, I was lifting 100-pound bags of potatoes and shit, going home, throwing them up on the hopper. Just getting so much stuff done. People were standing around. So the bosses, they got all the money to spend on the budget. They brought in another machine. They started bagging those little oranges. Those little tangerines?
Right.
They're easy to peel off. Now they're all over the place, right?
But yeah, got that second coat of mud on that bathroom. We're getting into the laundry room right now. I gotta go let the doggos out. Today's my dog's birthday. They're 2 years old today. How crazy is that? Shout out to my dogs. And I may need to go to Home Depot and try to find a window. I told this guy, let's take a little hour break. Another interesting thing to mention too is, before he came over, I had this thought for some reason, like, watch whoever comes to work with me, like somebody I find off of Craigslist, watch them say, something about unemployment and them having to work again. And sure as shit, I swear to God, this guy said, that he was getting unemployment and that he didn't want to work. And now they cut that off and he has to go back to work. And I'm like, man, that's like it's like a premonition. Like, I literally thought that shit, and you just said and I told him that. I said, man, I was literally thinking about somebody saying that shit today. And here you are saying it. That's fucking crazy. But seeming like it's a relatively productive day. He mixed up drywall mud for me. He's been doing cleanup. He mixed the shit out of that drywall mud for me. So I definitely appreciate that. And damn, man, it's such a hell of a ride to go to the Home Depot for this window, but we need this window. We're at the point where it's window 30 and ain't no half stepping about it. Like, get to these rooms and do what needs to get done in these rooms. So Let's try to get it, y'all, on a Tuesday. Oh yeah, what we got for lunch today? We got some watermelon and Mountain Dew. Damn, I'm thirsty. Y'all can't even see it, but I got drywall shit all over me. All over me. So, yeah, like I said, dude is 40 years old, borderline sex offender. Let me go back to that real quick. So he said he had been locked up. And I asked what he was locked up for. And he didn't tell me what he was locked up for. He told me what happened while he was locked up. He punched the guard. So I said, nah, what were you locked up for? Then he tells me something like stealing a car, bashing somebody's face in, some crazy shit. And also for not registering. And he said that registering as a sex offender, he just said it candidly like that. So by that point, I'm looking for a chair inside the flip house because I'm ready to start filming. Tell you a story. And he tells me that he was a sex offender because he punched the guard, but he said the punching the guard incident happened while he was locked up. So you can see that story don't make much sense. On the plus side of things, I got Damon coming back today, this afternoon. Damon's coming over there. So I got Damon, sex offender Brian, number 9. Good shit. Dude said he plays computer games all the time. That's wild. All he was talking about was Call of Duty and fucking Battlefield. He told me he wrote a song about Battlefield. I'm gonna record that when I get back over there, him singing that shit. Dude's a fucking psychopath, for sure. But he working though. Shit. Shit. Got a piece of watermelon in my fucking nose. Damn it. Watermelon Mountain Dew. Hell of a combo. So yeah, dude lives in his car, plays computer games. I said, how you get internet? He's got a hotspot on his phone in Walmart. Fucking crazy. All right, let's go get these dogs in the house and get to Walmart. Get to Home Depot and try to find a window. Hurry up and get back over to the flip house and try to tackle this laundry room. Let's get it, dog. Dog, what the world was that? All righty then. Let's get it. All right, leaving from Home Depot, got a window. Not exactly the right size, but close enough, hopefully. Hopefully close enough. It sucks when you can't find the windows that you need and you got to get the sizes that they got. And that's no big deal. It's always good to get a little bit smaller than a little bit bigger. That's for damn sure. And I got an 1.5 inches on the top and the bottom smaller. So instead of a 49-inch window, I got a 46. So that's 1.5 inches off the top and the bottom. No biggie. In terms of the sides, it's exactly the same width. So good deal there. All right, we're gonna head back over to the house. We're gonna try to get this window rolling. We're gonna try to get the laundry room rolling. That mud's gonna be drying. Damon hasn't seen the house since I've done so much work. Finished the back windows and door, put that 3-way switch in, did the whole fucking bathroom. I mean, Damon did help with the demo and the tear out on that shit and putting some of it back together, but not in terms of, well, putting it back together. So that's pretty cool. Let's get this day rocking and rolling. I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like things are getting done. We did that second coat of mud, and yeah. And my psychopath helper guy, he's back over there waiting on me. So let's go. Let me be careful on this road. The road that I'm on right now currently is a road that when I was 17 years old, I almost died. I got in a really bad car accident. My car ended up in a field. Yeah, it was on this road. Some bitch. Crazy shit. Yeah, focus on the road, Joe. Alright, forget about it. I'm back in the truck again. 2:30 in the afternoon. Can we frickin' go, people? I'm gonna need y'all to pick it up now. It's 2:30 in the afternoon and we're rushing back to the Home Depot. So I buy this window, right? It's a 32 by 46. It's a 49-inch rough opening, or so it looks like prior to tearing the window out. Hey, if you want to know what the rough opening for a window is, tear the window out. That's going to give you your best measurement. So I buy this 32 by 46, and I'm thinking, okay, well, my rough opening is 49 inches, so I have 1.5 inches on the top and the bottom. No big deal. Some trim will cover that up, you know, yada, yada. We'll just box that in. Like I said, you get a window a little smaller, it's a hell of a lot better than getting a window a little bigger. Seems like you have to do less work. Well, we get the damn window torn out, and I'll be damned if there ain't about 10 inches. So I remeasure my rough opening, and I got about a 34 by 54. What the world? So now I'm on my way back to Home Depot because they got plenty of 32 by 54s. So we'll go get another window. We'll hold on to that 32 by 46 because maybe it'll fit somewhere else, and if not, well, we'll just take it back. I got Damon over there. I got old wild man over there, and man, we're getting shit done. Oh boy, we got that laundry room rocking and rolling, and we'll get this window squared away in that laundry room. We'll be good to go. Hey Brian.
Yeah.
What was that Battlefield song you were telling me about?
Battlefield song.
You said you had a song for Battlefield.
Oh, I made it up.
How's it go?
Battlefield, all or nothing. Like all, like you gotta give your all, that's what I say. Because you gotta give your undivided attention to the game, otherwise you get crushed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just, you know, just like everything in life though, right? You gotta give your full undivided attention to it, otherwise.
Battlefield, all or nothing.
I made that up.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but.
Do you sing it?
No. I got another one. The other side of capitalism. You know what that means, right?
Nah.
Well, there's two sides of capitalism, right? There's a side where you have talents and you're good at doing things.
And then what's the other side?
You're a fucking whore or you dig holes for money. Like you're not gonna do it for nothing. You're gonna do it for money. That's the other side of capitalism. That's like, oh, you know, I'm a poor, wretched person and I need things.
Oh man, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The day is over with. It's done. I just dropped off Damon and yeah, it's done, man. So I paid the new guy $100 for today. I was gonna give him $12 an hour, and he started at 9:30. We took an hour-long lunch. He was telling me I owed him about 70 or 80 bucks. I gave him $100. Here, man. You need it. You're living in your vehicle. Damon would talk with this guy, and I guess he told Damon he's been living in his car for 3 years. You know, you don't just live in your car for that long because you want to, you know, or maybe you do. I mean, I don't know. 40 years old, obsessed with playing video games. There's nothing wrong with that, but you don't really want to work. You're only working because you need the money. They cut off your unemployment check. I mean, he literally said that to me. And then there's the whole situation about the sex offender thing. And we're not really understanding. I'm not really understanding, and Damon didn't know about it. You know, I'd like a little bit more clarification on what's going on with that, but I'm gonna definitely get to the bottom of that tomorrow, actually. Yeah, that's something we probably should have got squared away today, but we didn't. My bad. It's crazy. He told me he was a sex offender, and I was like, oh wow, what the fuck? What? And then he said why he was, and that didn't make any sense. But anyways, neither here nor there. So I went back to Home Depot. I got that window, that window twice. Second time, it fit perfectly. Got the window in, got the laundry area going. Started sanding for the second time in the bathroom. Gonna definitely need one more shot of mud up in there on some spots, not all spots, but one more shot's gonna make that joint really nice. And yeah, that laundry room rolled today. We got a lot of stuff done in that laundry room that needed to get done. Tomorrow, we'll be done with the laundry room, at least in terms of moving on to what's next. And what's next after the laundry room? It's the kitchen. So I'm super happy about that. Super happy about that. From the kitchen, we'll go to the living room, and then we'll have the dining room, and that'll be the downstairs. Downstairs will be squared away. So having all of this extra help is actually quite helpful, especially when it's Damon and this weirdo that, well, he worked at least. He may not want to, but he damn sure did. So that's it for today. What an interesting adventure of a day today was, and well, I'll keep you guys posted with what's going on, how far we're getting, and eventually, I promise, eventually, I will be showing you what we've done. Take care, and I'll look forward to talking with you guys again soon.